It is time now for our next community conversation. We are joined by Dr. Jesse Turner, Director of Student and Family Support for Albemarle County Public Schools. Thank you as always for being here with us.
Thank you.
Yes, we are happy to have you back. And there's been a lot of talk in the news, really everywhere, about students missing school at a really high rate. Right. And I know it's something that's happening all around the country, but how is Albemarle County dealing with the attendance numbers, and why is this such a big concern?
Well, I do think that COVID has had something to do with the poor attendance. I think some parents and some children found that maybe they really didn't have to come to school to learn. Yeah. Some children did fairly well with working on the computer, and that was a safe space for them. And we've had to try to help families understand that we really need the children to be in school. Yeah. Now, we have really tried to jump on this and jump in with both feet in terms of the interventions. I met with all of the principals in the division during the summertime, and one of the first things that we talked about was I shared that you have to have an attendance meeting every week. You have to establish an attendance team at your school, and you have to meet every week so you can know who's not coming to school, who's in trouble with that, and start to work with those families. Yeah. Because sometimes it's just knowing what's going on with the family and then being able to maybe think outside the box to try to help them be able to get their children to school. Yeah, yeah. So that's one of the things that we have done, is just trying to make sure that we have our finger on the pulse and understand why our young people are not at school, and then what can we do to get them there. Right,
what the situation is. And right. You've served as the principal of the division's two largest high schools.
Yes, ma'am.
What's your experience been in really trying to work with families when it comes to this issue, when it comes to attendance?
Well, the first thing is that we have to reach out to the parents when we see that there's something going on. This is my 30th year in the business, right? And I believe that there's no such thing as a bad child. Yeah. So the first thing is we have to help our parents understand that we love and we care about their child, and that their education is important to us. Not only important to them as their parent or guardian, but it's important to us. Yeah. And trying to establish that trust with the parents. And once you can establish trust, and a lot of times the parents will call you and ask for help. Yeah. And you start there, and obviously working with the child. The child has to know that you really care. Yeah. And once the child understands that you care, then a lot of times they are more than willing to at least be honest with you, tell you what's going on, why they can't come to school or they're not coming to school, and then you start from there.
Yeah, yeah. So meeting the students and the families where they are.
Yeah.
Thank you as always for taking time to be here with us today.
Absolutely.
Yes, we'll have you back soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, yes,
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
And we will be right back.